What's up, Rockets? I'm Kevin Nguyen.
And I'm Jonathan Riley.
And this is J-Rocket TV. Our top story, Texans are wrestling with the pros and cons of having data centers in the Lone Star State.
Major tech companies have their sights set on rural Texas, aiming to build massive data centers that will be used to power artificial intelligence.
While some residents believe this will benefit their communities by creating jobs and bringing attention to the small towns, many others worry about the resources these centers require.
AI data centers require a lot of energy to keep them running, and due to the amount of tasks AI has to perform, these centers use a lot of water to help cool them down, posing risks to a state with a limited water supply.
On the darker side of the news, every year the city of Denton, which is north of Dallas, is earning its reputation as the Halloween capital of Texas.
The city holds a month-long Halloween celebration complete with decorations in the heart of the city, Denton Square. Decorations can also be seen throughout the entire city.
Multiple Halloween-themed events are also held during the month of October, including coffin races and haunted mazes.
The city states they want to go beyond trick-or-treating and instead offer unique experiences that immerse visitors into the spirit of Halloween.
In tech news, on October 14, 2025, Microsoft stopped supporting the Windows 10 operating system.
That means no more updates or security fixes after October 2025, so users are being encouraged to upgrade to Windows 11.
Microsoft says the change will help push newer technology and better system performance, but many users are still holding on to Windows 10 for its familiar layout.
In other tech news, on Monday, October 20th, internet users all over the world experienced app and website outages when there was an Amazon Web Services outage located within the Northern Virginia region.
A number of website services such as Roblox, Fortnite, Snapchat, and Duolingo were affected.
On a more serious note, banks like Chime and some UK banks, including Lloyds, Halifax, and Bank of Scotland, were among the affected, as were major airlines such as Delta, United, and Southwest.
The Amazon Web Services outage also affected Judson ISD and other school districts, as ClassLinks was down for most of Monday, and the learning management software Canvas wasn't up and running until Tuesday.
Amazon claimed that by Monday afternoon, most of the services were up and running again. Some financial experts estimate that this server outage may have cost the global economy billions of dollars and raises questions about the fragility of our current internet infrastructure and the dangers of an over-centralized internet.
And now for a review on a new series on Disney+. Here's Jose Sedina.
What's up, Rockets? To bring more of the Halloween spirit with us, I'm here to review the animated streaming series Marvel Zombies, which has released on September 24th of this year. As the Marvel Zombie series is a continuation of the What If series episode, What If Zombies? It shows more perspective of different heroes/villains surviving the infection off. Also, to show honor to the late actor Chadwick Boseman's passing, this series shows the Black Panther's great sacrifice in stopping zombie Thanos using all Infinity Stones with Ant-Man and Spider-Man. For more on that, the way they made the Moon Blade design of Moon Knight and Blade for him to help Kamala stop the quantum virus with the help of other survivors. The many difference between the comic book and this series is the way the characters have been infected. In the comic books, it was by a zombie strain. In the show, was because of Janet Van Dyne infecting Hank Pym. And as most fans were shocked that the zombies were under control by Wanda Maximoff, being the Queen of the Dead, to fix the world by getting Kamala's power and the Infinity Hulk. Though there were many zombies, heroes, and villains, my most favorite were Zombie Namor and the Battle of Icarus versus Zombie Captain Marvel. Just be advised that the series is rated TV MA and may not be suitable for everyone. This series has shown amazing voice acting, character arcs, and some emotional scenes as well. So I'm hoping they produce more seasons of Marvel Zombies. Overall, I give this series an 8.5 out of 10.
And now, for this week's Word on the Street, here's Jaden and Kevin.
Okay, hold on. Let me take these badges off real quick.
Kevin? Kevin, where are you? Oh, Kevin,
Yeah?
what's the word on the street?
If you had unlimited budget for a Halloween costume, who would you be?
Is this mic on? If you had an unlimited budget for Halloween, what would your costume be? Pete the cat?
I'll go all out for Gru.
For Gru?
Yeah.
From Despicable Me?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
If you had an unlimited budget for Halloween, what would your costume be?
I would have to be my house. A cardboard box.
The Luffy costume.
Luffy costume, guys. One Piece?
Yeah.
Which, from what? From what?
Year 5.
I think that I'd be the most accurate but cute ladybug that I could be.
Aw, that's cute.
Today, we will have some Apple ASMR. What are you doing?
If you could... Oh. If you had an unlimited budget for Halloween, what would your costume be?
I think something related to Dexter or the show You on Netflix.
I would be Tenna from Deltarune, like life-size, 17 feet tall Tenna.
Okay. That's like insane. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, that's insane.
Okay, but you gave me a budget. I'm gonna use the budget.
Okay.
That marshmallow from the first Ghostbusters, you know, but like a black version of that, you know.
A burnt marshmallow?
Yes, a burnt marshmallow. That's fine. Yeah.
A job application.
If you had unlimited budget for a Halloween costume, what would you be?
I would be the Power Rangers Megazord, all right? And I would like have special effects and everything. You know what I mean?
That's sick. Which Power Ranger series?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, he's based. He's based. That's what I'm saying. He's based.
Probably SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I would be Shadow Monarch Sung Jinu. Not the current season, like actual Shadow Monarch Sung Jinu from the manhwa.
Is it from Solo Leveling?
Perhaps. What'd you guess?
Who's editing that?
I don't know. Hold on.
Well, that's about all the time we have for this week, Rockets. I'm Kevin Nguyen.
And I'm Jonathan Riley.
And this has been J Rocket TV. To see our older broadcasts and other content, make sure to subscribe to our channel at youtube.com/JRocketTV. What are you supposed to be?